I had a few IFSC controversies that I wanted to touch on.
God, I feel like I've already criticized them so much, but
A bit, but like these aren't so much like about the IFSC, just rather like things that have happened and things that you might have mentioned earlier. So the first one was also a Discord question. Um, which one was this? So at the
Chamonix.
comp, thoughts on Chaehyun being DQ'd for misclipping or
Oh
skipping
God,
the
yeah.
clip. I think, yeah, you also mentioned Tomoa had done that. This person said, I might be misremembering, but I thought Sean McCall Z clipped in 2019, but was able to keep climbing. I know it's not quite the same, but feels weird if you can get disqualified for one clipping error, but not another. Do you know the rules on this?
Yeah. So I was really a bit taken aback by how militantly people were wrong in the comments. How militantly people were arguing for, oh, this rule is stupid, it needs to be changed, blah blah blah. The rule is there for safety because first and foremost safety, but also fairness. Because fairness, because if you skip a clip, clipping takes energy. So if you skip a clip and you can keep climbing, then that would incentivize people to skip clips, which is dangerous. Because they're literally there to make sure people don't ground fall while they're doing, while they're putting up a real high level climbing performance on the wall. You prefer them not to die. Now, in, I would say 99% of cases, if someone skipped a clip, going back to fix it would be dangerous. Because going back to fix it, even if you've already clipped the higher point, so you're not going to ground fall, but it increases your chances of falling on your own rope. Also, down climbing an 8B plus is insanely hard. So the chances of it going well are low anyway. But again, it increases your chances of getting tangled in your own rope, of taking a difficult fall. It's hard for the B layer to know what to do with the slack. And also, if as a judge, you would have to decide in the moment whether it's safe or not for the climber to down climb and go and reclip. That puts a lot of strain on a judge because in this split second, you can't make the climber wait on the wall. So it would be down to a judge's decision to decide whether or not it was safe to go and reclip. So instead of that, we have a very clear and simple rule, which is clip all the clips in order. And it means that you take away any confusion, you take away any personal opinion, and you have a really clear and simple rule that tells climbers what to do, and they're aware of this. Now, in the specific case of Chaehyun, skipping that clip and immediately fixing it from the same position, there's no danger. But again, if you're going to change the rule to make it more arbitrary, you're just opening the door to more discussion and to more fuzziness and more difficulty, I think. So that rule is there for safety and for fairness. It's very clear. It's one of the clearest rules in climbing because we already have quite a lot of things that are down to the judge's opinion. Like, did they get the plus or not? Like, did they control the zone or not? Like, legit starting positions. All of those things are already down to discussion. So why on earth would you want to make more rules down to people's personal judgment? I think it makes no sense at all. And of course, if your favorite, in a moment of lack of focus or whatever, or just bad luck, skips a clip, I know it's heartbreaking. Like, nobody wants to see it. That's why everyone got so angry. The incident that Nikki mentioned when Ondra stepped on the bolt and missed his Olympic ticket at that point. That's exactly why we need bolt covers, because that makes the rule much clearer. It doesn't make it down to the judge's decision, oh, did they use it or not? Because if you just brush a bolt, it's fine. But the judge has to decide whether you used the bolt or not and whether you got any aid from it. And then, so that again, it makes it down to people's decision. If we just have bolt covers, then it's easy because anyone can step on the bolt cover and we've decided that doesn't help them, so they can step on it. So we need rules like that in climbing where it clarifies things then rather than making it more difficult. So arguing that the rules are stupid and need to be changed just because your favorite, lost out on maybe a chance of a gold medal in that competition. I just think people need to be a little bit more reasonable than that, and kind of think about the actual consequences of what they're proposing.